So I came in yesterday, late in the day, and it quickly got dark, so I stayed in. I did put up weather stripping along the door because there was huge gaps, so I did that last night. I also have a board that I put up for that doorway. I don't know if it's warped or if there's something underneath the drywall that is preventing it to flush up. And now I can't get the screws out because they're stripped, and that seems to be something I can't deal with. So it's getting quite chilly, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a thin layer of ice on the lake. So this didn't hold up too well. I'm going to put plastic underneath and to cover here too. And then I'll have that on top. I'll put a piece of wood or something on there to hold it in place. But there's no grommets on the side, so it's a bit of an issue. I'll show you what they did last week. I'll put the little, look at all of these. Oh, I think this was from the trees. They were dragging them along here. So I think they moved these little lanterns, so I just put them back. I'm not sure if it was them or the kids, because when we were here and we had the campfire, they decided to wander a little bit off, and they took one of those each, which was super cute to see. So I don't know if you can see on the water, there's a thin layer of ice forming. I'll get a little closer. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. It's there. So it's going to go down to -10 Celsius on Tuesday evening. I'm hoping not to be here by then, but it's calling for snow tomorrow. I'm hoping that it won't be a lot. It's going to go to above freezing on Tuesday during the day, so I'm hoping that it'll go away. The concern always is, one, have trees fallen across the road, and in weather like this, is there icy patches. Our hemlock here was taken down. Poor thing. Yeah, that one got a beating over there, that stump. There's that stump there too. Like, this part of the property we have not touched. So we did take down the dead birch because it was just, it was a safety thing. I remember the first year we were here, before we had those things up, this was an area that we gravitated towards, and over here a branch had fallen and it impaled and split the wood. Mind you, it's rotted, but it just fell right through. And my thing was, if anyone was here at the time, that would have been a serious situation. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with in terms of tree management. So the area here now is quite opened up. My goodness. It's quite nice. So I'm hoping that some trees will start to come through now. There's a little one there just peering through. So in the spring I'll clear this up. And there's another one there that's kind of leaning towards the sun. So now it'll get lots of light over here. So apparently I found out that with trees in the winter after they drop their leaves that they still have buds on them. So, but they don't come through until the spring. I did not know that. So the arborists were saying that one of the trees that we have by the bunkie, there's a few dead branches there. I said, I don't know which ones they are. And they said, not to worry, we can figure it out and we'll take them down. So that was kind of a bonus. So, here's a pine cone that I'm going to use for the fire tonight. You know, there's always pine cones everywhere that we keep stepping on, and now there's nothing. I found half of one, so here's one for my fire tonight. Oop. Let's see if there's any others. No. So I'll leave that there till the spring, or just put it over here. So I don't know whether I'll be making it up again this year. Yeah, I'm planning, as if not, on a regular basis, this might be my last Saturday. So I'm going to move that piece of wood from that pile there to cover up that open portion in the crawl space there. I'm just going to take, this was the bottom of the packaging for the playhouse. It's a very thin sheet, probably a quarter of an inch of plywood. I'm just going to take it and just screw it onto that open portion of the crawl space, just for extra protection over the winter. And I'll leave the plastic as is, so we can still get in and out if we wanted to. I'll show this area here because later it'll be too dark. So they have cleaned up all of these trees. I am so excited. They just look absolutely fabulous. My goodness. And they look healthier. That tree over there worries me. I don't know if it's healthy, but it's leaning in at an angle that I don't like. So they cleaned all of these up all the way to, this is the birch that they took down. Very sad. And they graced the maple that oh my goodness, they took all of that off. I'll ask them to put it back on. Yeah, that's the maple that the beaver grazed. But look at these, all cleaned up. Like they even climbed that skinny one there. Skinny in the sense that's probably about an 8-inch diameter. The tree was just moving back and forth, and I was in the house freaking out. So they're just going to work on this a little bit more. And yeah, it's great that they got so much done that they did before. So they'll be almost, well, a whole day concentrated on the trees it I ended up putting this bubble insulation here to just cover that corner, and there was a gap over there. It's just, I'm hoping that next year we will be able to get this properly fixed, especially that doorway there. So we'll just get proper doors for there and put some of this stuff on the inside and properly insulate it, as well as the thing at the bottom, because yeah, I've got vapor barrier, I've got now the bubble insulation. I'm hoping that it'll protect everything over the winter. I'm also putting up, it looks really bad, but bottom line is I don't want any broken pipes. So I'll show you what I did after. But I just want a little bit of protection to keep just a lot of draft and cold coming in here. It's still going to be cold, but it won't be as cold if there was nothing on the sides to protect it. So I'm just hoping that we'll be able to get to it quickly, and I don't have to do this again next year, because this is so tedious. And this stuff I'm going to then install under the bunkie. I thought it was 75 feet, and it turns out it's only 25. So it's not such a great a deal after all, like I thought. Oh my goodness. So this is what I did. I just patched it up just to protect that a little bit more. So fingers crossed that we won't have to deal with any more burst pipes. I know it looks horrendous, but yeah, we're not trying to make the home and garden page. So yeah, it's all like that. Next year what I want to do is the door to the crawl space, so it's completely insulated, foolproof, nothing there. This stuff on this side, all of this, it's going to take time. And we may do one thing, one wall next year. What I'd like to do maybe is this wall here. And yeah, because this looks pretty bad. Is do this wall here and install the window there so that this is all finished. And then we can just slowly work our way through. But this is probably going to stay as is for a while until we get to this.